The power of 1111, what it really means and how to use it wisely. By Astrology Answers. Do you see the magical numbers 1111 appearing, seemingly out of nowhere, more frequently than you've ever noticed it before? Even just noticing this on occasion is a powerful experience. And it doesn't matter what zodiac sign you are, or what life path number you are, when 1111 appears in your day-to-day life, it is a moment that is not to be taken lightly. More and more people are coming upon this awareness, in this age of awareness. And there is no time in the month more powerful than November, for this phenomena to occur. It has called the 1111 phenomenon. And it is called a phenomenon because we aren't really sure why it happens, but we have a lot of clues. Is it happening to you? Have you ever wondered what it means? It won't just happen on your digital clock, although that is the easiest and most common way for the universe to connect with you in this physical life. It could appear on your bank statement, on your receipt at the convenience store, in a phone number or street address that you pass by every day. Wherever you see it, whenever you see it, no matter what zodiac sign you are or what time of day that it actually is, it is a powerful moment. Do you know how to use that moment wisely? That is what we are looking at today. To do this we will begin by illustrating the numerological significance of the number 11, with 11 mathematical and scientific examples. We will then explore 11 meanings of this powerful synchronicity called the 1111 phenomenon, and how you can begin to use this to manifest success in your own life, every day. The 1111 phenomenon, it has science, and spirit. What does the 1111 phenomenon look like? Exactly as it sounds. It is any daily event or experience where the number sequence 1111 shows up. You do not need the semicolon to receive a message from universe through 1111. It could be in a phone number with the last 4 digits being 1111, a store receipt, a gas tank number, a mileage number, a house address, and well, pretty much anything. But what is the phenomenon really about? Is it scientific? Or is it spiritual? The answer is, it is both. The spiritual answer to what 1111 really means is that it is a moment in time for your soul to notice when the portal between the mortal and the immortal opens. That is why they say, make a wish. Because the theory is that, when that moment in time occurs, your wish is that much more likely to be heard through that open portal, and granted. Simply stopping and paying attention to the power of the moment is often the message of your own 1111 moments, but many in this age of awareness say, there has got to be more to it than that. Indeed there is. And the scientific principle that connects all of humanity at this exact moment in the time and space dimension is based on string theory. Renowned author Roy H. Williams has put the science of string theory into very easy to understand English by saying, according to string theory, what appears to be empty space is actually a tumultuous ocean of strings vibrating at the precise frequencies that create the 4 dimensions that you and I call height, width, depth, and time. The binary digit pattern of 1111 is in fact the numerical sequence for string theory that embodies those 4 dimensions of height, width, depth, and time. And it is no coincidence that there are also 4 elements of the earth, water, air, earth, and fire. So the scientific answer to what does 1111 really mean is, it is a validation of the basis of string theory which explains the 4 dimensions of time and space, and when you see it, those 4 dimensions are happening in parallel universes, at the same time. And in string theory, guess how many parallel universes there are? You got it. 11. That's the easiest way to explain the scientific principle. Confusing, I know. This string theory functions on the premise that there are in fact parallel universes in play. To the Christian that would be the same as heaven, hell, and earth, but in the Christian case there are 3 dimensions, or 3 parallel universes in play. So when we see 1111, the science of string theory is saying also, pay attention, because there are portals opening and aligning on dimensions in your soul's experience at the exact moment in time, between those universes. It is a generally accepted theory that the biggest events of the Earth's history have happened under this numerical significance. Thus, If this numerical significance is happening in your life with frequency, the message is great for you to be sure. You are called to do something great. What is the message for you? Only you can answer that question. Here are some additional examples that illustrate both the spiritual and scientific principles of the 1111 phenomenon at the same time. 1. String theory, they say, is the foundation of all things that existed ever. This theory believes that our existence is occurring in a system of 11 parallel universes, with 4 dimensions as described. String theory discusses energy planes moving with variables of force and matter, and a very specific movement of force and matter with these energy planes created what is called the Big Bang. One of the lead physicists on this theory wrote a book called The Elegant Universe. His name is Brian Greene. His name has 11 letters in it. As does Isaac Newton, as does John Schwartz, another key physicist working on string theory. Without the 11 universes postulated in string theory, there is no string theory. 2. Another key premise, for without string theory would not work, is the Big Bang theory. This is a leading theory on the beginning of time, and how time began on this planet called Earth, and actually in every universe everywhere. Actually, the Big Bang theory is about how time began, ever. On this theory, most believe, as the theme song of the infamous CBS comedy says, it all started with a Big Bang. But it didn't really. It is more like it all started with a big bubble. And the bubble just got bigger, and actually still does today. According to the Big Bang theory, in string theory, we are still in the bubble. And the reason the bubble keeps expanding and allowing us to function is due to 2 little light elements on the periodic table. The first is hydrogen, and the second is helium. Hydrogen must multiply in order for the Big Bang, or big expansion, to occur and keep occurring. Hydrogen is number 1 on the periodic table. So we have 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 occurring at a rate of expansion. Helium is number 2, or 11. So again we have 1 plus 1 equals 1 plus 1 plus dot and so on until infinity. You see how the number keeps repeating? Just one more example that 1111 is the basis of all things. Combine hydrogen to the infinity, 1 plus 1 plus helium to the infinity, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus, and you have 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus to the infinity, or 1111. And the first time that happened was the Big Bang, which is actually the big expansion. 3. What was your soul's existence doing at this time? As we have discussed in many soulmate articles, you were in your soul circle at this time, choosing your cabinet of soulmates that would guide you and comfort you and journey with you through some of your lifetimes. At the time of the Big Bang, or big expansion, your soul entity split into 2. And all of your soulmates each had that happen to them too. So you had an identical twin now, which is the opposite gender of what your soul first was at that first meeting. If you were male, your twin was female. This polarity pairing is also known as your twin soul, or your twin flame. But not your soulmate. Those are your other friends that were with you at the time of the Big Bang. This polarity pairing is also known as yin and yang. So your yin or your yang and your soulmates all then expanded into their lifetime journeys, and here we are today. Yin and yang also vibrate to the number 11. 4. The split in time between BC and AD is marked by the symbol 2/2, as 1 BC was followed by 1 AD, which when paired, was 2, as is every split in time. The 21st century began with the date 1, 1, 2, 1 plus 1, 001. 5. If you say the word hell heaven fast, it sounds like the word 11. 6. The Berlin Wall came down on November 11th, or 11/11. 7. Nelson Mandela was released from prison on the 11th of the month, and Alexander Graham Bell first connected to another human by a device called the telephone on the 11th of the month in March 1876. 8. The Civil War began on the eve of the 11th of April. America's greatest terror attack occurred on September 2, 2011, which had up to 11/11. Veterans and soldiers lost to war are remembered every year on November 11th, also known as 11/11. Countrymen all stop at that moment in time, all over the world to honor the dead. 9. Colin Wilson, in his book on the Pythagorean theorem, also upheld the four dimensions and number one significance in creation when he said, creation starts with the divine pure unity number one, then develops to the holy four. He also illustrated how the Fibonacci curve, a mathematical formula on patterns in nature, represents harmony and functions under the digits 1 and 1. 10. Multiplying the number 11 by 11 gives you the number 1,234,321, which is what is called a pyramid number. Egyptian pyramids were also not said to be sacred unless blessed under the number 11, and built upon a ratio of 7:11 proportions, with 7 representing the point of the pyramids and also symbolizing the crown chakra. 11. The number 11 is said to be the number of harmony in most spiritual planes, is said to be a gateway to heaven and the number for angels. It is the number you call when you need information, 411, or help from a physical angel, 911. It is also the only number that exists that is in complete harmony with the number pi, or 3.14 to the infinity. The power of 1111, are you paying attention? Now that you know there are many scientific foundations to this spiritual phenomenon, it's time to start putting this power to effect in your own life. Here are 11 ways to start seeing the magic of 1111 in your own life. 1. Stop, look, and listen. Abraham Hicks, an author of The Law of Attraction, says that when you see it, it has the universe's way of knocking you out to show you physical evidence of your alignment. In English that means, it's the universe's way of saying, keep going, you're redoing everything exactly right and the blessings are coming. So when you see this little symbol, stop and appreciate it for what it is. I always just say thank you like a little whispered prayer and just spend that moment being grateful for this powerful phenomenon that is making itself known in my day. The portal is open. What will you do with it? 2. A wish is a good idea. 1111 wishes are very popular and common, and they do come true. The best way to do so is to be realistic, and ask for little things. When they come true, there is your validation that the power of 1111 works. The more gratitude you show for this gift of unconditional love that comes your way, the more often it will happen to you. 3. Start writing it down when the events happen to you. If anything really major awesome also happens that day, write it down. You won't see the pattern for a while, but in a few months, take a look and see if you can discover for yourself what the angels are telling you through this symbol. Let us say you get a letter or a text from someone you are crazy about every day that you see 1111. That is not a coincidence. So start journaling your 1111 journey. With time, you will begin to understand what it means to you specifically. Remember though, this number is about expanding. So as your growth expands and your soul expands on the path of enlightenment, what this means to you will evolve with time as well. 4. Follow your intuition. No matter what you are doing right then and there, listen to your intuition. You are receiving gentle whispers from beyond in the moment in time that this portal opens for you. Follow your intuition. Write that down too. Again, the more you take note of this great 1111 experimental phenomenon in your life, the more it will manifest and make its meaning known to you in time. 5. Pray or make wishes for your twin flame. It is no secret that 1111 is about unifying twin flames. And wishing and praying are exactly the same thing. Connecting twin flames is not the only purpose of 1111, but one of its big ones. This is a portal opening up between you and the parallel universe that your twin flame is in right now. When this moment in time happens, make a wish for them, on them, about them, anything to do with your twin flame. Say it out loud, believe it or not, that actually strengthens the intention. I know it sounds crazy, but if you only knew some of the twin flame stories that I have heard because someone whispered something out loud. Why does this happen? When you do, you align yourself with their vibration in this moment in time and once again you are united. It may only be in spirit, but remember that one moment in spirit with your twin flame soulmate is stronger than most one moments of physical affection between two partners in the here and now. 6. Find a way to lead that day. President Obama is master number 11, and a born leader. All of those born with life path 11 are born leaders. 11 is a number about leading. As we said, Mandela left prison on the 11th, the Civil War was led on the 11th. Leading leads to success when it happens on the vibration of 1111. What is your first hunch when you see it? Follow it. And do so with a spirit of leadership. 7. Meditate. As we have discussed in both dream work and in medium work, quiet places are the best place to dream and enter the portal to the other side. Meditation is a very powerful tool, especially if you have been given the gift of 1111 in your day in some way. If it happens and you have the time, stop there to just close your eyes and ask the angels to show you what it is that you need to know about that sign, in that moment, on that day. They may not show you right now, but you will find out sooner or later. There is always a message when 1111 appears, and meditation is the best way to open your own channels up to receive that message. Crown chakra meditations and third eye chakra meditations are great exercises for twin flame communication, or any kind of communication when sending and receiving messages from the divine. 8. Ask for and look for signs. I say it all of the time, just ask. So many people don't because it sounds and feels so ridiculous if you say that little wish out loud, but the truth is, even though universe can read your mind, saying it out loud confirms your order. It has all about putting yourself in the energy level that your soul friends and spirit guides can use to help you make the most of your life. They are not there to make your decisions. You need to decide if you want something. Do you really want to connect with your twin flame? Do you really want to make a life-changing job decision? Ask for signs that you are on the right path. If you are seeing 1111, the answer is already yes. But I know. You don't believe it yet. I get that. So ask for and look for signs. That's how you come to really believe it in a way that it becomes a daily practice, and 1111 appears to you almost daily. I can make you believe it. Again, you have to choose that for yourself. Ask for and look for signs, and don't question them. Questioning 1111 is like questioning 315. Is it really 315? What? What does that mean? See how silly overthinking is? It is simple. Signs are simple. Asking raises your vibration so the universe responds in kind. 9. Wear purple. Purple, violet, and indigo are all colors associated with the third eye chakra and crown chakra, which help to bring you closer to the divine. Amethyst and gems of this shade like lapis lazuli are also very effective in helping you channel more messages and receive more signs from universe about your twin flame or your soul's success in life. 10. Write a letter to your twin flame. This is again just another exercise that puts you in the vibration of your twin flame. It is truth that your twin flame may never see this letter. There is nothing wrong with accepting that. But writing this letter puts you on the vibrational wavelength of your twin flame, and the basis of your relationship, which is unconditional love. Say everything you ever wanted to say to them. Many reading this have already met their twin flame and know just how painful this relationship can be sometimes. Say it all. Get it all out there. You're allowed to be upset about things. And also be sure to say all of the things that make them impossible to part with your soul. All of those things that you deeply love about them, so much, that no soul in your journey will ever be able to show you in the way that your twin flame can. If you haven't met your twin flame yet, or don't have a clue who that is, write a letter to your future love anyway. What do you want them to be like? What do you think they look like? What does it feel like being with them, as their cherished partner? If you see a sign of 1111 in your day, there is a very good chance that your twin flame is doing some activity of the sort. Missing you or wishing for you. Doing the same aligns the vibration to connect you closer. Send a little note or a text or write a long letter to your twin flame on days when you see 1111. Just consider it another method of bringing your wish to life. 11. Enjoy and embrace the eternal moment you have been given. If nothing else, when 1111 appears, embrace it as a moment of possibilities. We don't know exactly what wishes it grants, we just know all of the clues that it provides. That's why it is called a phenomenon. When it happens to you, don't question it. Would you question a rainbow if it arrived? The mystery of 11/11 is just like the mystery of the rainbow, but one full of hope and promise, and a very special pot of gold of abundance on every ride. What do you wish for when you see 11/11? It is not true that saying it out loud ruins your wish. In fact, it is the other way around. The more you give power and voice to your 11/11 wishes, the more likely they are to come true. What is your 11/11 wish? Thank you for watching our video.
To purchase these products and more, visit our products link below in our description.
Hi, Phil Swift here for Flex Tape, the super strong waterproof tape that can instantly patch, bond, seal, and repair.
Comes the all-new Hurricane Spin Broom, the cordless, lightweight spinning broom that cleans up this mess, that mess, and every mess with ease.
To purchase these products and more, visit our products link below in our description. Your purchase helps support our channel. Thank you for your support.
Please like us and share with your social media. Please subscribe and click the bell to be notified of our new videos.
Remember to check out our playlist for important intel you may have missed.
And visit our sister channel. Event is coming soon. For additional intel and information,
Stay tuned.
Victory of the Light.